Hello, welcome back to our second weekly forecast. I'm really excited about this. So, basically, what we're doing, if you didn't watch the first one, is we're going over the astrological weather report for the week. So, we're going over retrogrades, we're going over aspects, we're going over things changing signs and how that could possibly affect us collectively. Here, you go ahead, Mary. You take it away.
I love this because we just talked about how,
It's the
I'm doing
Mary
all the
Show.
talking, but okay, well, it looks like actually at the end of the week, the very end of the week on the 16th, Mercury goes direct. So that's going to be very nice. I thought it was the 15th, though. Is it the 16th? So at the end of the week, Mercury goes direct, which is nice. It goes direct at the 8th degree of Virgo, which is
It
the same
feels
degree of my
short,
rising.
That was
doesn't it?
short.
Right? I was just gonna say, it feels like it flew by. I think because we just came out of a Venus retrograde for 40 days.
40 days and 40 nights. Isn't that funny that the 40 days, 40 nights kind
Oh,
of
wow.
reference with Venus
Yeah,
retrograde?
I love a biblical reference.
it reminds me
Yeah.
of the movie. Is
We're
that
getting
like a
another
90s movie?
Mercury retrograde in December. I'm like, again? Oh my God.
Well, isn't there 4 of them
It
usually?
Yeah, this is my
depends
first
on the
year paying
year.
attention to these things, so I'm like, what the heck?
I'm Mercury retrograde 24/7. It's in my birth chart, so
You
but
thriving.
yeah,
Well,
off
I'm
topic.
happy that Mercury's gonna go direct, but yeah, it seems like it's come up really quickly.
Well, we're not there yet. It's going to happen on the 16th, which is technically still
Isn't that
like
next week
10
or
days away.
10 days from
10
when we're
days?
recording this, but
Yeah, but
probably,
it'll be here before we know it.
Right.
yeah, exactly. Because it's actually also going to be trining Jupiter, which is retrograde, the day that
Mhm.
it goes direct. So that's going to be nice.
I feel like that's a lot of, that trine between Taurus and Virgo, a lot of health, kind of sensual things, maybe you're just really getting into that maybe, body work kind of stuff, or just really getting into the health area and a lot of support coming from the Taurus area.
Grounding in your body and stuff.
I just double checked it is the 15th. It goes direct
Yeah,
on
that's what
Friday.
I had thought. And then eventually it's going to make a grand trine with Pluto there too, is in Capricorn. So after it goes direct, but we'll talk about that the following week. So yeah, that's going to be nice that it's going to be trining Jupiter the day that it goes direct. And it goes directly on at the degree of my rising too. So I'm expecting like some light bulb moment to go off there or something. I don't know.
Oh, did you say the 8th degree?
Yeah, the 8th degree.
Oh, my boyfriend has his moon at Virgo at the 8th degree.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens there.
I'll keep my eye on him.
And we also have some asteroids entering new signs all on the same week, which is pretty cool. So we've got Ceres, which is about nurturing. It's been in Libra. It's going to enter Scorpio also on the 16th. So the day that Mercury goes direct. So
The day
Ceres
after.
that's the first asteroid we discovered. So that one's pretty influential too. It rules over our crops, the way that we nourish our bodies, like through food, but also the way that we nurture ourselves and the way that we receive nurturing as children. It has a lot to do with fertility, but it also is tied into loss as well.
And it's in Scorpio, so that's kind of scary.
Yeah, I feel like, Scorpio, the Persephone myth is kind of, I wonder how that's going to play out. And then we also have Vesta, which Miss Peer has in her first house. She's the embodiment
You guys are
of the
always talking
goddess.
about my Vesta in the
I
It's
love
pretty cool.
Vesta. Vesta is just like such a pure energy. It's just so like, I can't even explain it, but I feel it. It's like this energy of warmth. I mean, it literally is like the spark of fire within you.
Yes.
okay.
So that enters Cancer on the 14th. And then we have Pallas, which is all about wisdom, and it's like that feminist asteroid in a way. It enters Libra on the 14th.
The thing about Palace is it kind of is feminist, but also she was kind of a pick me, so it's kind of not really feminist. She was kind of
So
misogynistic a little bit.
wow.
She's
Actually, I realized my palace makes an exact square to Jupiter in my chart. And wasn't Jupiter the father of
the
palace?
father, yep.
Yeah, well, that makes a lot of sense because me and my dad did not get along.
She had some
Um,
internalized misogyny.
yeah. So that's gonna, and I feel like also moving into Libra, it's gonna bring that energy into relationships, and then with the South Node there, that's gonna be
Oof.
interesting. Relationships just cannot catch a break this year.
This
No.
is year
It's
of
like,
the relationships.
yeah, I feel like if your relationship makes it through this year, like you're gold, like you're
It's the
solid.
relationship gauntlet, cosmic
Yeah.
gauntlet.
For
It's
sure. I think
legit.
it helps to know too, because you'll kind of like, try to, be more patient and realize that you are getting tested. So hang in there.
It always
Um,
helps to know the
for
Th-
astrology.
sure.
This
Yeah.
other asteroid is good for Libra.
Yeah, talent. The Astro talent. So it's interesting you put this one on here because I don't work with this one as much. But talent entering
Self-explanatory.
Libra on the 10th, well, how is that going to play out in your opinion?
I just take it face value, talents. So I think that's going to be beneficial for relationships.
Yeah, or wherever it activates in your chart, like whatever
Diplomacy.
tact.
Venus is direct now, so we get a little bit better time with that Libra stuff. Mars will be there for a while, but Venus will be, we talked about Venus being in Virgo for a little while. So it needs to do a little extra work.
We're going to go from having 7 retrograde planets to 6 by the end of the week.
Do you
Is
guys
that
feel any different
no?
since Venus left?
Not really.
Me either.
I don't
I'm
know.
not,
Actually, I'm
not
feeling
using.
better this week for sure than I felt last week.
I
It's
feel
in
like
my
you've
first house, but no, Venus. We might have to give it a little bit of time to really feel the
True.
effects.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so that's what's happening with that. We're also having Juno conjunct Venus, which goes exact on the 9th through the 10th of this month.
Good time for
So
love.
yeah, great time for love, great time to honor your relationship, your marriage partner. That's a good one.
And
And
it
let's
should be
see what
fun,
else.
right? That's in Leo.
Or,
The sun is in Virgo, so maybe it brings a little fun. Maybe you and your partner can do some health related appearance things or something like that. Go to the
yeah,
spa,
exactly.
get makeover.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds very needed right now. Spa day. Except minus the partner. He can stay and watch the baby. So
There you go.
it's not very Juno-like of me, but we're also having Jupiter square Venus. So that's going to happen exact on the 17th through the 18th, more
That's
towards the end.
indulgence and pampering.
Overindulging, especially eating. So watch out for the sugar intake because
It's squaring all week, but it's just exact later in the week.
got it. So that's why it's on here because it's still influential. So if you
Yeah.
have it in your own chart, you probably dealt with themes of Jupiter square Venus, overindulgence, and it's like
But it's a
constantly.
good, yeah, as long as you're careful not to overdo it. It's still a good aspect. It's just that you need to like regulate, I think. Jupiter, and some people might feel like they overdo. So just be careful of overdoing the good stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I still feel like Jupiter squares are good too, like you said. We're also having Sun trine Uranus exact on Friday and Jupiter. So you might want to shake up your routine a little bit, or any changes would probably be favorable, I would say, with the trine.
Yeah,
And
and then that
Mars,
sun is kind of I think we talk about it next week, but the sun is still kind of opposite Neptune there. That could be also creative ideas that you get with the sun, Uranus, Jupiter, and then Neptune, but there could be some confusion or misdirection as
It'll be an
well.
exact opposition next week.
Yeah, but it's still within, I think, 3
Right.
degrees
Right.
this week that we're talking about. Just notice that. But
Yeah,
I
for
like
sure.
I like the Uranus and Jupiter trine.
We're having Jupiter and Uranus conjunct by 6 degrees. So, yeah, that's still a conjunction. And new moon in Virgo on the 14th. So, great time to manifest and plant new seeds.
Yeah, again, there's that theme around the Virgo things, the health and organization, and that's right before. So that would be a good time to plant new seeds because it's right before, don't do anything yet, but it's right before Mercury goes direct. That's the only thing is when the new moon happens, Mercury will still be retrograde. So it's still sort of that internal planning time.
What
And
about
then
for like manifesting?
I don't want to give any advice on that because I'm not an authority on manifesting.
I think I agree. We're always manifesting, but I was going to try manifesting something on the new moon for once.
It doesn't have to be right on the new moon. I sort of think,
I think so.
even, I thought I've heard people do it within the 3 days after because you might not even want to do it right on the moon. Try
Constant.
it and let us know.
Yeah,
Let
I'm
us
going to try
know.
it.
Do
So,
it, this Virgo new moon and then the full moon coming. Tell us what happens on the full moon coming in 2 weeks.
I'm going to try it and we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys in the loop. So the last one that I want to talk about is we're having Mars sextile Venus next week, which is great for romance and great for
Passion.
intimacy and bedroom pleasures. So
But you
enjoy
have to
that
put a
one.
little effort into it.
Yeah, exactly. But it's nice now that Venus is direct. So I feel like,
We're getting blessed.
whatever relationships are left, I feel like, they're gonna probably, this will help reignite the passion that was kind of, lost during Venus retrograde, whatever's left, because everybody broke up.
When does that happen?
Um,
Is that after Mercury goes direct?
yeah, when does that happen? Because I think you forgot to include the date here.
Well,
I
it'll
dropped the
be
ball.
It's okay. It's gonna happen next week, I'm assuming. So
you can
I
use
think
the
it
whole
was like
time.
the whole like it's gonna be within 2 degrees the whole week.
oh,
So
gotcha.
that's 2 to 4 degrees. I mean, so it's
Okay.
strong, pretty strong.
Yeah, so little romance.
Yeah, I
Seal
didn't put a
over.
date because it doesn't go exact.
Oh, okay. It doesn't go exact. So seal
Right.
over some of those things that have been happening over the past few weeks. Makeup, kiss and makeup, and have a
Yeah,
little
please.
fun at the spa. I don't know. I guess I want to go to the spa.
Yeah,
You're
do it.
making me want to too, Pierre. I would if I were you. I have a 1-year-old, so that makes it harder, but
Get your nails did.
or just get a massage.
Oh, go to the hair salon.
Mine
If
is
you live
going to
in
be my
Ohio.
own massage. I've been doing lymphatic massage on my face.
Do a deep conditioning treatment. Venus is
would
out
go
of
for
retrograde, so you can
massage.
change your appearance now.
That's true.
I would go for the massage. That sounds way better than a deep conditioning treatment, but
You care about your hair.
So yeah, that's pretty much it as far as next week. So I think the highlight of the week is going to be the new moon, but also a Mercury going direct at the end. So
Yeah, and all the Venus stuff is good, I think. All right, that's all. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.